Hey guys, welcome to Tee's Jewelry, and thank you for joining me. I wanted to do an update. Please like and subscribe if you would like to. You don't have to, but it does help the algorithm on YouTube. So anyway, I wanted to kind of dive into this bracelet that I found in a jewelry jar from Savers. There's a jewelry jar video that you can check out. I think it was the first one I loaded. But anyway, I initially posted this for sale for $20, and then I had to really look at this because I was like, I think this is special. Like this, So anyway, I pulled the strap out. And if you can see, it says Adrienne Teeguarden, okay? And I was like, man, this just seems really special. And so I started researching it, and, obviously this is really nice leather, like super, super soft, like, oh my God. And then I tested the piece here, and I believe you call this a concho bracelet. And it was not coming up as silver. I mean, I tested it like a million times, like, oh my God, am I nuts? Like, and then I was like, no, it's got to be pewter. And then, of course, I Google it, right? You do a Google image search, and then I typed in the designer, and then I was like, oh my God, like, this lady is like incredible, right? And so just to kind of give you a little background, so I found her and I emailed her, and I was like, okay, please help me with this, because I know, there could be fakes out there. If you could just authenticate this piece, And sure enough, she got back to me, super sweet. She's like, you have a really good eye. I did design this. It is pewter with turquoise there, okay? And then so I started researching it, and I'm like, okay, so it says Adrienne Teeguarden, Southwest jeweler, was the first to bring mystic symbols such as the Thunderbird and arrowhead into contemporary fashion. To create her belts, she often used the same stamps used by Navajo Indians in the early 1900s. This is like incredible. And then her belts, can be apparently found in like museums. Was once a resident of Taos, New Mexico. R.C. Gorman was a client and friend who supported and believed in her talent. Others on her list were Angelina Jolie, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Whoopi Goldberg, Prince Ernest of Hanover, Madonna. I mean, the list goes on. Jessica Simpson. Like, it's crazy, right? So I was like, oh my God, like, I found this in a Savers jewelry jar, and I'm like, there's no way that I'm selling this for $20. I must lost my mind, so I do apologize, but this is a great lesson, like, thoroughly inspect, and if anybody questions if this is real or not, I have had this piece authenticated by the designer, and I will be selling this for $125. She told me that she sells these for $135. So it's an amazing piece. I mean, just like the feel of it, it's like butter, you can tell that this was made by hand. And if you look closely, you can see the stamping in there. My camera's like really good. Excuse my hands. They're all taped up. I'm a hard worker, so don't pay attention to that. Don't even look at my nails. But if anybody is interested in this piece, I mean, it's incredible. Like, it's super special, and made by hand. Adrienne Teeguarden, okay? And she is a Southwest jeweler, right? Let's see if I can pull up something else about her, because if you see some of her pieces, I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I would totally, if I was like super rich, I'd be buying, you know, all kinds of stuff, you know. So I mean, her pieces are just so unique, and I love it. You know, I like Southwestern, I like Native, and it was funny because it was just sitting in that jar, and that was like the first thing that my eye went to, and I was like, that is quality, like whatever it was. So I do apologize. I mean, I know that I quoted 20, but we all are human. We all have to learn, and so now that I've researched this, this will be available for $125. And if you question the authenticity of this piece, I'll be more than happy to forward you the designer's response for this bracelet. And again, I could give you the measurement. Let's go ahead and measure it, because it definitely is adjustable. And it's unique. Hand done, you know? You can't beat it. And what a freaking find, you know? So the first hole is like 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5. Okay? So those are the notches, and it's beautiful leather. I mean, it's like butter, right? And look at the matrix in the stone. Okay, and I will be getting a downscope camera, so when I do auctions and things like this, then I can like really zoom in to the piece, and you can see, you know, the stones and everything like that. So that's an update on that. Okay, so that is available for $125. I will also be posting this on eBay, and on the posting I will include the information from the designer, Adrienne Teeguarden. Okay, pretty cool, huh? So that's that. Now let's move on to the second. So the private sale that I went to was like semi-private. It's a kind of hidden place. I don't want to give you all my secrets, okay? So I did go back a second time, and you know, on that day it was 50% off, and I was like, holy smokes, like how did I not see all the stuff that, you know, before, because it was like freaking pandemonium. And so anyway, I want to go through some of the things that I picked up on the the last day of the sale. And let me tell you guys, I picked up some incredible things. Okay, I mean, I don't even know what I have. It's insanity. Let's see what we have. And then I also went into the store, because it was like a store, and then next to the store was the jewelry sale, and it's all connected or whatever. And so I cleared the sale out first. I was in there for like 2 hours, and then I went next door, and I didn't think they would have anything left in the store. And then sure enough they did. So I go in there, and they're like, ma'am, did you go next door already? I said, yes, honey, I did. And she said, well, everything in here is 50% off too. And I said, well, shoot, let's do it. So I mean, it was crazy. I was there for like 3 hours. So I wanted to go through some of these, you know, high-end vintage things that I found, because they're cool. So what I found first, let's go here. I found these incredible, incredible vintage pierced rhinestone earrings. I'm just taking them off the card. By a vintage designer. Hold on just a second. It's like, I gotta get some better lighting in here. SAL. Okay? And, look at these things. Oh my God. Look at the stone on that. Isn't that incredible? So they're pierced, right? Heavy, quality. You know, when you go for jewelry, you gotta feel it, okay? Anyway, I picked these up. They definitely go for a lot more than $8, I'll tell you that right now, okay? I got those for $8. Those are so nice. So nice. Designer SAL. Vintage designer. If you know anything, then you know what those are. I also picked up a Joan Rivers Fabergé egg necklace. And I'm like, holy smokes, where's my neck? Hold on. I gotta get my neck so you guys can see. My hummingbirds are going nuts. It's their feeding time. I can hear them buzzing. So, look at this. Look at it's a Fabergé egg. Okay? It's heavy. See the stone? The enameling? All the stones are there. Okay? In the back, I don't even know how much I got this thing for. It was like nothing. Yeah. I think I got it for like $15 or something like that. I will give you guys some pricing here. So on this one is gonna be $50. Okay. Joan Rivers. I think she had a really tragic death. It's really unfortunate, but she was a very good designer. Trying to get in close so you can see. It's like a peach with it looks like, it's not peridot, I'll tell you that, but it's a rhinestone peridot color rhinestone. So this doesn't open, but it's super nice. Super nice, right? I'm like, my God, how do I find these things? It's incredible, you know? And it was just sitting there. Even on the last day of the sale, it was incredible. So that one is $50, okay? And if you're interested in the rhinestone earrings, the Sal, because they are high-end costume, okay? These are well-made. I will be selling these for $60, okay? Now, all the higher-priced items, you know, they'll be going on eBay. But eventually, you know, when I am allowed to do a live auction, everybody that's subscribed to my channel and registered, you will get a better deal on YouTube. I'm just not there yet. I don't have 50 subscribers yet. I'm trying my best. I think I'm up to like 22 subscribers or something like that. But I'm trying to, you know, save some good inventory so I can sell on, you know, live. And then, you know, if you decide to subscribe, you know, that's cool too. These are St. John clips. These are not cheap. These are not cheap. Okay. Now, again, is this something that I would wear? No. Okay. But I know what people like, right? And I know, see, like this is like totally 80s clip-ons here, right? They're kind of cool, right? I don't wear stuff like this. I'm more of a kind of like a tomboy, but I love learning about jewelry. And I'm going to show you the signature really quick. St. John, really well made. Really, really well made clip-ons. Those I'm selling for 80. 80. All right, so that's that. Then let's go to a lighter note. I found a vintage 1990s Lion King necklace. Just sitting there. Just sitting there. I couldn't believe it. Look at this. Look at the pendant. Isn't that cool? It's all totally 90s, okay? Oops. It's a shorty. You can tell by the spring ring clasp, okay, that it's an older piece. And it is heavy. And it does say Disney there. Okay. So again, I really want to sell on YouTube, but this is available. Okay, this is a vintage 1990s Lion King pendant. I'll be selling that for 60. 60, if anybody's interested. And moving on, I found a vintage BSK brooch that's in immaculate condition compared to any other brooch that is currently listed online. Mine is in immaculate condition to the condition that the ones are posted online. He's pretty freaking cool. He's a bird. He's got a little red eye there. Okay. Let me take him off. Let's see if we can show you the signature. Just so I'm not fudging. I try to do as much research as I can. But you know what? We're all human. And we all make mistakes. Okay? So, nobody's nobody's perfect. You know? Just like that bracelet, right? It's like you all have to we all have to learn. And the best, honestly, in my opinion, the best way to learn is to fail a couple times, or more than a couple times, okay? Because trust me, you will remember. This brooch will be listed for 70. Again, once I get going on here, and I get more registrations and things like this, and I'm able to do live auctions, then the prices of these things will come down. So I do want to give you guys a better deal on YouTube rather than I do on eBay. You know, a lot of things that I post on eBay are higher end pieces. So I don't even know what else. I got so many different things, guys. Oh, this one, I don't know if I showed you this one. I'm going to just kind of go through these. I got some cloisonne. More. Okay. These are kind of cool, right? Butterfly. They're black. Those are nice. Those are cool. So I got those. Vintage. And those, honestly, guys, I mean, if you want to just email me, I kind of don't want to go through all the pricing, because it's a lot. This one's gorgeous. Oh, dear God. Look at this. Look at the butterfly. Isn't that cool? And you could put it on anything you want. See, that's like a lotus, I think. It's like a pendant. That would look incredible as a choker, like even like a velvet choker. That's like amazing, right? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Mm-hmm. All kinds of stuff. Whatever you need. And hopefully, I mean, once I get going, I would love to collaborate with them. Oh, I picked these up just because I was like, oh my god, I don't know. It's just different. Anything that's different, these are totally 80s. Look at these things. Great enameling, right? Boom, right there. I think they're cute. Heart earrings. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. Very light. Very lightweight. Very. Not heavy on the ear. I know there was some... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I know what I need to show you. So I got some earrings, you know, and then I got these big hearts just because I thought, well, shoot. Why not? They're heavy too, my god. And I think they need, yeah, they totally need to be clean. But they're hearts. Look at this thing. Boom. Right there. Look. Valentine's Day. Or any day. Whatever. They're clips. Okay. Cool, huh? They need to be cleaned. Pretty dirty. So I got those, and then I got these were cool because I just thought they're different. It's like a fan with I didn't test any of these things yet. I don't think these are silver, no, but they're cool. They're like, I'm trying to show you, like little fans. Isn't that cool? Those are nice. Reminds me of like a Spanish dancer or something, like flamingo, something like that would wear. Got those. Then I got some funky, these are funky, these are clip-ons, just because I've never seen anything like this. They're like, look at these fucking things. Oops, gotta watch my mouth. But I'm like, those are different, you know? And I think you could turn them. You could probably flip them, you know? I don't know, you guys are into this stuff. Not me. I just thought they were so, like, I've never seen anything like that shape, you know? So I had to pick them up, and it's like, the stones in there are pretty cool. It's like, shoot, they need to be cleaned. Purple, blue, green. I thought those are neat. Different. Anything's different I pick up. Stands out. And then I got some, just these little kind of drops, right, with sparkle. Those are cool. And then I love this. I don't know if I showed this already. You guys, you have to excuse me. If I double show things, I do apologize. But this, I love this thing. I don't know why. I love the beads. I love the color of it. And I love the construction of it. I love the clasp. Like, man, look how cool that thing is. Different, right? Totally different. So I'm just trying to show you guys some of the things that will, look at all the colors, purple, blue, green, Yeah, whoever made that, very creative. Very. So that's that. Now, let's go into, so I did the Joan Rivers. I did the, now, I'm going to show you something that I picked up. I couldn't believe it was sitting there. You got to freaking be kidding me right now. Oh, I picked up this brooch. It's a cat. Look at that thing. Isn't that neat? Well made too. So I got him. Then I know I have more. I think I showed you guys that already. I might have something. Oh, I wanted to show you what I had. No, I already showed you that. Okay, this. Oh my God. This is a very old crystal necklace made by Vendome. Okay? Try to get that off of there. Vendome. Can you believe this? Look at this thing. Vintage Vendome in immaculate condition. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Okay? And I went, because I don't think the lady, okay, so the lady that runs the sale, right? Pretty smart, right? But I was really surprised that she didn't pick this up, because I went right to it, and right there it says Vendome, and all the crystals are there. I want to say this is probably, don't hold me to it, I want to say probably late 19, early 1950s, maybe even earlier than that, okay? In immaculate, come on, pick it up. Come on, camera. It does say Vendome, guys, I swear. I'm sure you can see the outline. But anyway, look at the frickin' crystals on this thing. Look at the disc. It's like layered. It's almost like almost rondelle shape, I want to say. Not rondelle, what the heck is that name? But I just loved how they layered this, the crystals. Look at that. Oh my God. And if I was to tell you how much I paid for this, you guys would, it would be like, whoa, mind-boggling. I can't believe that they let that slip by them. I got this piece for $11. Okay? This will be listed on my eBay for, what did I say? $135. Because it's rare, because it's, the crystals on here are immaculate. I mean, you can't, you're not going to find things like this. This is why I like picking up high-end vintage costume jewelry. Look at this thing. It's like shining bright like a diamond. Like a diamond, like a diamond. So you can even wear it over your head. Look at that. Unreal. Unreal. So, anyway, vintage Vendome. I'm pretty sure there was another thing that I got. I just can't remember right now. Let me see here. Yes. 1 second. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you this. Okay. I've got a couple things going on in here. Sorry for the drawn out. Oh, yes. Okay, so this is an update. So I found this in one of the jewelry jar videos I did. I don't know if I've loaded it yet, but it will be loaded. But anyway, yes, I did. I think I did. I don't know. Anyway, I cleaned this up. This is vintage Emmons. Look at the freaking rhinestones cleaned up. Isn't that incredible? It's gorgeous. Boom. Put it on a necklace. Whatever you want to do. Pearls. Shit. Put it in your hair. Right? But it's in immaculate condition. And I will be selling this too. I was like, oh my God, that is just so unique that, you know, and it's so funny, right? Like some of the stuff that's made now, it's just like, as soon as you pick it up, you feel it and it's like, yeah, that's garbage, you know? And then you pick up like something like this, right? From the, whatever, 50s. And you're just like, oh my God, like, what has happened to, you know, things made like with quality, you know? It's incredible. So anyway, I cleaned that up. That was from a jar. Then I got this. This is, what the heck is this? I can't even remember now. There's so many things, you guys. Oh, this is a MFA. This is a very important piece. Very. Okay? Museum of Fine Arts. Yes. Museum of Fine Arts brooch. And this goes for a lot of money. A lot of money. I don't even know. Yeah. So this is going to be listed for, oh guys, these things, you know, these things that I find, they're rare, you know, so it's going to be listed for $100 and it's in immaculate condition. Look at this. Look at the enameling. Okay. Very important maker. You can see the signature in there on the cartouche right in the middle. MFA. Museum of Fine Arts. All right. Very important piece. Very. So that one's going to be listed. What else do we have? Oh, yes. This one I wanted to show you. So this is a Kirk's Folly. And again, guys, you have to excuse me. If I've shown you this already, I do apologize. But Kirk's Folly is like a, oh, what do you want to say? It's like a kind of like a mystical, kind of fairy-ish designer, right? Where it's kind of, you know, it's kind of fun, right? So this is a shell with an opalescent. It's not a real pearl. It's, you know, it's made to look like pearl. It's like lavender. And then there's a little baby, well, it could be a girl. I don't know. Is that a girl or, I don't know. Anyway, there's a cherub. There's a cherub up there. You see him? And he's got little, look at the rhinestones in the shell. And this is a pin. Okay, this is a pin, right? It says Kirk's Folly. So it's a pendant or a pin. So you can wear them as a necklace, right? You can wear them as a necklace. Or you can wear them as a pin, you know? So this was a really cool piece, whoops, that I found at that same sale. And you can see the signature here and Kirk's Folly. So all this stuff is for sale. And oh yeah, I think I picked up, I think I found a ring too. Let me show you some of the things I got. Oh, I found native. Yeah, found native. I found, those are earrings. I think we went over that. Went over that. Went over that. A lot of stuff, you guys. A lot. I went over the earrings. I went over the ring. I have a bunch of rings here. I have another ring that I just found. I think that might be it for now. Because I'm always on the hunt for more. Yeah, I think I went over all those. And trying to find the ring. This one I might need to research too. You know, guys, I just found this, speaking of that, the bracelet from the beginning of the video. I just pulled this out and I'm thinking, oh shit, is this from the same freaking designer? I don't know. Why don't we look at this together right now? I don't see a cartouche. I doubt it. I doubt it. But, why don't I just show you, how I test, okay? So let's bring you down a bit. I'm gonna show you real quick how I test a piece of jewelry, okay? So this is leather. I'm thinking it might be pewter, right? Which this one ended up being pewter, but this is turquoise here. This is leather. But you know, there's a couple ways that you can test, guys. If you have like a magnet or something, okay? So, it's not sticking. Definitely. So, what I do, instead of testing with, what do you call it? The silver tester. Let me show you real quick. Where is it? So this is the silver acid that you would normally test with, and what you do is you would, you know, scratch it, right? You would scratch it on your, you know, your stone, and then you would drop the silver on there, and then if it turns red, you take like a Q-tip, and if it's like bright red, then it's silver. I just noticed I have my shirt on inside out. God love me. Okay. Anyway, so to make it easier, what I do is I use the 18 karat acid, and I'll explain why. It's much faster and easier to identify silver. So if I use this instead of that, it's going to come up a bright blue, like neon, like electric blue, okay? So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to scratch it. And one other trick, guys, I think this is silver. One other trick is when you scratch, okay, and it's silver, you're going to see a lot of times it'll scratch, it'll look like silver, but it may not be silver. But if you immediately scratch and you see a copper or a bronze color in the scratch, it's not silver, okay? It's probably copper or, you know, something like that. So once you get a good scratch, then you take your 18 karat solution, okay? And this is not, this is pewter. This is definitely pewter, because It's eating it, and it's not turning blue. I'll try to show you that without spilling the acid down. See that? It's not bright blue. Okay? So if it doesn't come up as like electric blue, it's not silver. Okay? Chances are if you scratch it, so this would be pewter. Okay? That's pewter right there. And it's kind of tricky because you don't, a lot of times you don't know, you know what I mean? When you look at it, like sometimes pewter can look like silver, right? So, and a lot of times you'll get a piece and it has a rhodium plating. And the silver is underneath the rhodium plating. They use the rhodium so it doesn't tarnish or fade to protect the precious metal. So a lot of times when you have a piece and it looks like super, super shiny, like, whoa, right? Immaculate. A lot of the high-end vintage costume jewelry was rhodium plated. But then, you know, you could have precious metal underneath there. So when you're testing a piece and unfortunately you kind of have to scratch through the rhodium to get down to the silver. So you don't want to get stupid with scratching it, right? Because you don't want to tear the piece up. But you still need to know whether or not it is silver, you know. And because a lot of times, even though, you know, you might use your magnet or something like that, and let's say, you know, whatever, the magnet is not like attracted to the metal, and you think, oh, it's a precious metal, but it could not be, you know what I mean? It could be a mixture of different metals. So you have to be careful with what you're doing. And, you know, that is the importance of, you know, researching every piece, testing every piece, understanding, you know, what it is that you're looking at, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to have any issues coming back, right? You know, that's like the worst. Like, you told me that, you know, this piece was this and that. I mean, I could never imagine having that happen to me, and I hope that it never does. I'm sure it will at some point, but you know, there's always a way to test. So if you guys have any questions, you know, feel free to ask. Like, I am learning. I'm trying to be a sponge. I've learned so much from the women on YouTube, and I continue to learn, and I continue to, you know, make mistakes as I go along. And so I just want to bring you on this journey with me, and because I love it, and I want to bring you guys like amazing things. And hopefully I'll get to 50 soon, and then we can start having some live auctions. And I'm like super jazzed about this, and I can't wait, you know. And again, if anybody's interested in this, I'm gonna do $125 on this bracelet because it has been verified by the designer. So anybody interested, just reach out to me, send me an email. But it's a very incredible piece. It's very special, and it is vintage. So anyway, this is Tees Jewelry. Like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay too. Y'all have a good night.